is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. That's Samuel, caught left side, and he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for first.
The Jets at 7-3 now on the year, and they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And the offense last week, they certainly had things humming, because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
On first down, Wilson throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Let's go, baby. We better shut this down.
They go play action with Wilson.
We better shut this shit down, boy.
That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles, 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys, because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably in trouble the rest of the game. Show some confidence, show some aggressiveness, go pick it up.
Here we go.
Ball.
And the offense will recover, but it won't make much difference here. This will still be a turnover on downs.
What you thought, Zach?
He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of
Isaiah
scrimmage.
Simmons
And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
You got to go to him.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. And, Charles, you think about what this defense has had to prepare for. They're in for a battle. I mean, they're facing a team that is working on a 6-game winning streak.
And that can be intimidating when you think about it in those terms, but I think what they need to do is make some sort of a statement in this game. Whether it's a turnover, a takeaway, a key sack on 3rd down, a 3 and out. Something lets the other guy know that you mean business.
Yes, sir.
Figuratively, throw the first punch and make
Get with it, baby.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10.
Oh,
It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner.
I thought I could throw him short.
It's
okay.
This up to the 38-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing, but clearly there's some growing still to do.
After the interception, here's Wilson. He completes it to Olave. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
You'd think defenses might be a little more prepared for plays like this because so many offensive coordinators, when they get the ball after a turnover, they do like to dial up a deep ball right away. And if I were a defensive coordinator in this league, that's exactly what I would say to my defense before they went out to play. In this case, though, they didn't get the message, and a big play resulted.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. This defense for the Broncos, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Oh, my goodness.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Tries the left side and finds Olave. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
To throw again is Wilson.
Pick it.
A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
You gotta shut it down.
They go play action now. Wilson.
Gotta shut it down. No, don't. Come on. Wow!
And he's in. Touchdown.
Wow, we did not get him.
Zach Wilson. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Yeah, that's really good.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
There we go. Come on, Zach.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Yes, sir.
Threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
The decision to keep it turns out to be a good one. 11 yards in the first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
They go play action here on first down. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find
loving this offensive drive right now.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
6-0 our score.
It's still loud?
After 1.
Do I need to turn it down? Or the crowd just going crazy? I don't know which one you're talking about. I'm dead. Yeah, they lit in here. They lit in here.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Oh, okay. This is good.
He'll drop to throw.
Deli.
Deli. A catch. And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
I was thinking about turning the crowd up. Set up. Give him the ball.
Try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball.
He's a safety net. He's been a safety net. He's been a safety net. Bet, we're turning the crowd up.
Broncos are an extra point away from taking the lead.
Turn them up a little bit. That's the good volume right there.
Extra point from McManus is good. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
And they turn up.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you're talking about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all the week prior to this one. I was so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
If I would have got him with Isaiah, I would have stripped that shit.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson.
That was smart.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
third down, Wilson. He dumps this one off here to Hall.
Yep.
So he stopped for no gain. And that'll bring up fourth down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Taking it about the 16. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, still a long way to go in the season. We know that. But as it stands, these are your top 2 seeds in the AFC. Is this a potential AFC championship preview?
Brandon, I need you to get me a fence and a saddle because I'm about to ride that bad boy because I think there's so many good teams in the AFC. Maybe we could look at like 3 games a weekend and say, this could be an AFC championship preview.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Right.
They'll look to throw here. That's going to be caught by Judy. That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On third and short, they'll try option left. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it. Most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
I'm going to really start fucking him up next drive.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And that will be incomplete.
But I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Relax.
Now here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 35 yards.
This is how all my games have been.
And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Like 3-4 weeks. All my games have been grinded out.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way. Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Paul on a give up the middle. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. Five yards remain on second down.
564 weak.
Throwing is Wilson.
I knew it.
He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. Here's Wilson.
Gotcha.
No, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a completion to Wilson. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Carlson able to put this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
I don't know whether I want to be a fly on the wall or not when they hear the explanation of how he, one of the bigger targets on the field, the tight end could be that wide open and uncovered downfield. Who blew that assignment?
Somebody did.
No doubt about it. There's no way you're not going to account for him.
Back to throw now on first down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Ready, break.
The They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. So we've hit halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the home team, the Jets, leading this one. As we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3.
We got to come out. We got to
be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
Come on, bro.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
19 Tiger.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got a man, complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator that showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in the colleges delivered to the NFL.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. They'll look to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out this far.
Fuck it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Wilson. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Straight ahead is home. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
That keeps happening to me. He tackled the shit out of somebody. But he keeps going forward.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. That's Samuel, caught left side. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one as a receiver is got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
They go play action with Wilson.
He got washed out.
He finds
how
his
we
man
not pick
complete.
that,
That's
bro?
Wilson. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 20-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another 1st.
It's taking a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
He's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great play there. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. This time, the extra point up and good, and that makes this a 9-point game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button.
Bro, how he let him.
Loses the football.
How? Oh my goodness. Wow.
And he takes
wow.
It. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown.
Niggas just let him come right.
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. That's what they've done all game long.
They're going to keep it on the ground.
Yo,
and he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Oh, my goodness.
By Xavier McKinney. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
Bro, what
He was trying to push him downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Crazy,
bringing him down defensively, Jayon Brown.
That shit made me. That shit just threw it. I just pressed the button. That shit just threw it all the way.
Through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Miscommunication, I guess.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Wilson. He finds his man complete. It's Wilson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's a third down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hall. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Okay.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Sure is.
2nd and 5.
Where we're supposed to be.
Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. The ball comes out.
Yep.
It's picked up by the Broncos.
Yep.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here. Not done in the 4th. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They trail by 2 scores in the 4th, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery.
Bro.
Time to see what this offense has.
His whole fucking line was in the backfield.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So
God
another
damn.
incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Come on, bro. Come on, son.
On the jump.
Second and 6.
Oh my
goodness. A bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness, bro.
There, but he cannot connect.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game.
Bro, like I could just see it. It's fucking. We're not stopping shit. We're just letting people straight in.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion. On 2nd down, Williams. And he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 29. 50 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Bro, how do you let him right in?
He's not going to get there. That won't even be
How
close.
do you
It was
let
blown
him
up in the
right the
backfield.
fuck
Tough
in?
sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I think this offense, specifically this running game,
goodness.
they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way
They
to
are
run it
literally
effectively
letting
thus
him
far,
right
and
in.
it's
What is
cost
my
them.
line doing? Fuck. Go get somebody. Oh my God.
Boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Jets are going to get the football back.
These niggas.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT.
How do you keep giving him the edge?
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Ball again on 2nd down.
Wow.
It's a room to roll now. The Jet first down, 18 big yards that time.
Literally put my linebacker down. Oh my goodness. What other play could I
There's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. Ball again.
Look at this nigga.
He's got it to the 43 here.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
To throw on 2nd and 6.
Hit it, bro.
The middle, and it's incomplete.
Hit it. What the fuck?
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Play action. It's Wilson. It's a sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Well, partner, I would say just avoid play action, but that's not just been the problem. This defense, they've been getting pressure on all types of pass plays and really piling up the sacks in this contest.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
Here we go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Man open. And now look at this.
My
Big
God.
game, but a fumble. And it's scooped up by the Jets.
God.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts him in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 80 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. All again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Here's Hall again. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Oh, Wilson going to throw.
I'm dead.
And this will be
dead. It didn't let me go up.
Touchdown, Jets.
I'm dead.
Deebo Samuel, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Jets are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
That's so fucking dumb.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This has been frustrating for them to this point. They have not looked the same as they did coming in, riding that impressive 6-game win streak. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
Of course.
DK Metcalf, 47 yards. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. On first down, they'll go to the
bro, how his team watched this.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now a timeout called for by the defense. As they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
I don't even know how. I have the same line, but now all of a sudden them niggas just move, dude, like they know.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Will likely put an end to this thing. Wilson wants to throw it. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
61, matchbox, right.
They go play action now. Wilson. That's going to be caught along the sideline, and what a job of keeping his feet in bounds. They say that's a catch. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
Now that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's picking up play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
2nd, 3rd levels, you can see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Changing this playbook. And then it's going to go crazy.
Here we go.
This playbook is going to do it.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against the top 5 defensive unit in the league. And they pretty much had their way.
Madden wanted me to lose that game so bad. Anytime I had any momentum that I was going to start going down the field, fucking fumble.
And they make their plays, don't they?
Or I get fucking destroyed because somebody comes right in.
In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for the Jets,
fucking odds
they
is
keep
crazy.
pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Jaguars will come to town. Meanwhile, for Denver, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs.